December is here, which can only mean one thing.
Oh my God!
Well, it means a couple of things. We are over halfway through the cyclocross season now. It's also bloody freezing outside, and YouTube pay good ad revenue in December, so I've got these new mics that you can probably hear me much better on now. It's also the Rocket's 30th birthday next week, so you guys are going to get more of me, unfortunately. It's pre-race day, we've got regional champs tomorrow, and I thought rather than just making a rubbishy vlog, I'm going to tell you guys 6 lessons that I've learnt this year that I'm trying to work on and have massively helped in cyclocross. So you're going to get a daily vlog with Georgie boy. I've been researching, watching people use these mics, and they make some wicked videos where they don't edit as much, just leave their camera on, which is hopefully going to help me be able to make some vlogs, because I unfortunately don't have time to make all the bougie clips because I got a job, people. I got a job. Oh, we're going to whip up some breakfast. The Rocket is out today and tomorrow. Was out yesterday. Rocket. Rocket. Huh? I was asking you for the vlog, but you're getting ready still. Yeah, I'll whisper this bit, but the Rocket is really milking her 30th birthday week. She's out again today, and she's not coming to my bike race tomorrow. The audacity. This year, one massive thing that I've noticed is just smooth is fast. I tend to be that chopper that rams into a corner, slams on the brake, and then has to sprint out of the corner to get back up to speed. And watching back some of the clips of like when I've done the races when Nick Craig's been in it at Nationals, and some of the vet boys that really know how to get around a course, I've started to really notice how smooth is fast, and me dive bombing every corner is not ideal, and it's something that I'm definitely trying to work on now, because I'm good when I can just set my pace and keep that pace going. I'm not good at these like high spikes when people attack me and stuff like that. I've noticed that, like obviously if you race against me, don't listen to that bit, but because of that, I'm thinking that I've been trying to work on like keeping my cornering more smooth. Occasionally you do have to dive bomb someone because that's what it's all about, baby. Trying to keep things smoother in the corners, and sometimes that means taking a wider line around a corner rather than just absolutely chopping it up the inside and then having to sprint. And I think it's faster, you get better grip, and you don't have these ridiculous accelerations out of every corner where you're just burning matches. Oh, look, I'm a proper fitness person now. I've got a Whoop band. So, let's see. I'll tell you what, so far I can tell you what this Whoop's telling me. Your man's not getting enough sleep. Literally every day it tells me to go to bed at like 7 o'clock. Not possible. This is my highest recovery though. For people that don't know, look, I'll show you there. I'm at 95% today. Nice, had a rest day yesterday, so maybe that's why. So once we've smashed this down, we're heading out for a little pre-race ride. Here she is. You are here. She's got to go. Someone's aggy. If anyone should be aggy, it's me. I walked into the bedroom wall this morning. My legs went funny when I woke up. She's trying to avoid the camera.
Yeah.
Why?
Come on, quick, George.
Firstly, are you milking your birthday week?
No, I've not even said anything about my birthday week starting.
Oh, no. Secondly, do I need to go to the bakery today? Or will you be picking me something out while you're out on your travels?
I'm not anywhere where I can pick you something out.
Okay, so Georgie boy's off to the bakery.
Okay, let's go.
Rocket was on a spa day yesterday. You'd think she'd be a bit more bloody zen.
I've literally got 5 minutes to leave and I'm upstairs getting ready and I can hear you waffling on because I just know I can't just easily come down and get cracking, can I?
You don't realise this vlog's going to pay her birthday present.
You're like, is it?
Is how much the Rocket's going to get for her birthday. You know what, Rocket? The Rocket's running late. It's -2 outside. Your boy's getting wrapped up warm. I'm going to de-ice your car for you.
You've got yoghurt all around your mouth. High-vis jacket on, colourful waterproof. I told you how foggy it is outside.
I Need to go and get high vis. Yes, boss. De-icing. -2 out there. Yes, boss. Oh boy, it is cold today. The microphone is off now, so you might be able to tell the difference in quality. I'm on the GoPro now, but oh, it's freezing. This is the first time I've ridden outside this week. I'm a fair weather cyclocross racer, I think. Oh, been on the turbo all week. But lesson number 2 has been tyre pressure. Now, in the past, I've always just like overlooked it a bit. And I know everyone bangs on about how important it is, but I think I've always been too scared to run a low pressure because of flats, and I did get flat in the last race. But Tyre Velo Park, I ran like 18 psi. In the past, I've rarely gone under 20. I normally just bang 21 in there, get on with it, or I say I mean Del Boy. So it has taken me 4 seasons of cyclocross to learn this, but it was a game changer. Like, I had so much more grip, and I think that was partly a bit of the problem when I raced at Derby. I probably had too much pressure in. I think I had like 21 that day, and I was really struggling with grip on some points. And it's amazing what like dropping like 2-3 psi, it's night and day. I actually felt like round Tyre I was getting grip on sections and able to like power out of corners. Now, like I said, it's really hard to do it because you're worried about getting a puncture, but honestly, it's been a game changer, and I think I'm going to start experimenting way more with tyre pressure, running lower pressures, and just seeing how it affects my performance. To the bakery! Not a lot to film today. Look how foggy it is. But I'm dreaming of a cinnamon bun. Which brings me on to the third thing I've learned, and this one was from Nick Craig. Always learn. Like, whether it's from the race, take away what you could have done differently, like tyre pressure, stuff like that, but it's line choices during the race. I sometimes get caught up in, that's the line I've chosen, I'll always ride that line, whereas sometimes I'll see someone else do something better. Like at Dalton, I don't know if I caught it on the GoPro camera, Pedro took a different line into pits, and I'd been really struggling with the line out towards pits, and I'd messed it up a couple of times, and he came along and took a line to the right. So I thought, right, that's it, next lap I try that, and it was completely different. Such a good line, and I think that's what we've all got to try and do. I've got to try and be much better at this, and I'm trying to implement it now, just changing lines and being more versatile rather than that's the line I've been taking. There's normally someone that's got a better line out there that could save you a bit of time, and the end goal is to get to that finish line as quick as you can. Sad day, that's normally where I meet Del Boy for the bakery run. He's gone to Cyclo Park with Ben today. Del Boy, you're gonna miss out on a silly bun. Home stretch to the bakery, baby, and the sun was trying to come out a minute ago, but it hasn't. I need to thaw out. Look at me, I'm not for some reason my groin area has completely frozen over, and like my feet are frozen. But that brings me on to the next lesson I learnt this year, and it is commitment. And what I mean by that is commitment to getting to that bloody bakery on a Saturday, no matter the weather. No, I'm joking. I mean commitment, getting into a rut, committing to it, committing to a race start. And it's something I've really struggled with. You saw me at like the national levels, I think it's the Derby one, I was scared, and I've always said, like, if you're not trying to move up, you're moving backwards, because the guys behind you are trying to move up. And at Tyre, I committed to it for the first time. I think ever since I broke my hand in a mountain bike race, I can't say race. I think since I broke my hand in a mountain bike race, I've always been a bit cautious to give it absolutely full send, especially when there's like a massive group of you hurtling off the start, just because I don't want to crash and injure myself. But you just can't think like that, because I'm out in like the freezing cold now. I could quite easily slip on a bit of ice and injure myself. So I'm trying to just work on being way more committed off the start line into ruts, not thinking about crashing. And Nick said something to me when we were out, and I said to him, do you worry? I always worry, like, got work on Monday. Don't worry about work. You just gotta commit to it. It's something I've got to deal with up here, but commitment is key, especially at UCI level, if you want to get a good result and try and make the 80% rule. That first lap is crucial. It's definitely cinnamon bun time. That is ride complete, and honestly, I cannot tell you how cold I am right now. My right hand pinky completely deserted me after the bakery stop. But what have we got? 2 hours. Could you see that? 2 hours 20. It's like 203 watts. Just kept it chilled. Bakery stop, hit the spot. It was like in and out though. In, eat my cinnamon bun, go. Because is it just me, or like when you stop somewhere on your own, you feel like everyone's looking at you like, why are they on their own? But they're probably not. But I'm used to having a Rocket or Del Boy with me. Today, lone wolf. But lesson number 5 is specificity of running. And why I say this is because I go out and run like once or twice a week, or try to anyway, to help my running. But the thing is, running on the road just doesn't compare to when you're running in that thick mud at a cyclocross race, or trying to lug your bike and stuff like that. And I've realised that, like, out on the road, I feel like I'm actually like a half decent runner. I'm a bit of a Mo Farah, you know. But when you get in a cross race, boy oh boy, can those boys shift. So one thing that I'm going to try and implement over the Christmas period, when I've got a bit more time because we're not at work, is either some specific running into like a cross session, because I've really neglected my cross sessions this year because I've been fair weather on the turbo, or I'm going to try and like run more off-road. I don't like running off-road like during the week, because normally when I do run, it's in the dark and I'm a bit of a scaredy cat. And number 2, the thing I like about running is you can just go straight out your front door, get a 30-minute run in. If I've got to like travel, I don't know, if I've got to go to the woods to do a run, I'm probably gonna have to drive there. Like that feeling when your legs feel like they're stuck in the ground, I need to work out how I could get that. Maybe like strap some weights to my feet? No? Don't know. Maybe? Anyone got any ideas? Put on like the army boots, go for a run. I look like a right chopper. I don't really know how I'm going to do that. Yeah, I need to run off-road. I'm thinking maybe do some like hill running. There's a hill at the park near me. Just like run up and down there. And that'll be like specific to feeling the heavy legs, stuff like that. The heating is definitely going on absolute blast, because your man has got to now sit here on this sofa. Not that I'm complaining, I get to sit down and chill, but I've got to sit here and wait for the Virgin man to come to fit new Wi-Fi. So fingers crossed we're going to have wicked Wi-Fi in the house, which means, question for you guys, I'm thinking that I might try and live stream some Zwift races. If anyone's interested in that, like, say yes to live streams in the comments, and you can watch me hanging through my backside in a Zwift race. But heating boshed on, need some food now to get the recovery, and we need to get some carbs in. And that brings me on to the last lesson I've learned, and it's just to get out there, have a blast, have a good time. It's meant to be fun, although it hurts and it's painful and we're trying to do well. It's meant to be fun, and also just don't compare yourself to others. I heard a quote recently, I can take absolutely zero credit for this, and it was, the moment you start comparing yourself to others, you become bitter. Once you start comparing yourself to yourself, you become better. And that was like sick for me, because I've always been like, oh my god, so-and-so's this much faster than me, this, and like look at the results after, this much faster a lap. Who cares? Just get out there, have fun, go out there, have a blast, and to give it 100%, give it the berries. That is what it's all about. But what can we eat? What can Georgie boy eat? He needs food. Meatballs it is. Yes, they are meat-free meatballs for this chopper. I'm going to have some sort of pasta dish, and then we wait for Wi-Fi. What a life. What a thrilling life I have.
Have you said where the sofas are?
Yeah, well, let me get to that, Rocket. Here she is.
It just looks
the
a bit
person you
weird.
all come to the channel for. The Rocket is back from her day of adventures. Look what she's got now. We've got to go to the garden centre now. As if my day... I thought I was having a relaxing day, Rocket. Look at that. Reef. Oosh. Isn't it beautiful? But we now need to... The Rocket's now going to hang it on the door. How festive.
I know.
Santa! But Wi-Fi's in, so... In a bit, me and the Rocket are going to have to do a pure friends pivot to get that back in. We've got to sort out all the leads. But Rocket, how was your day?
Lovely. Thank you. How was yours?
Yeah, very good. Well, I had to sit here. Actually, I'll tell you what. I was watching Cyclocross, so I was watching Cameron Mason come second. I think I'm starting to become a Cameron Mason fan, you know. Thoughts?
Oh, were you not before?
Oh, not like a pure fanboy. I feel like I'm a proper fanboy now. I just chase the winners, don't I? But we've got to go to the garden centre. What did you have? Food? The Rockets just brought us an Indian.
Like little tapas things.
Oh, yeah.
A Spanish omelette, some halloumi, and then some potatoes.
Oh, nice. Got a reef. Lady of leisure, they call the Rocket. But probably going to wrap this one up in a minute. I've been enjoying creating this with the old microphones. Rocket's got wired up now. I mean, she's the talkative one at the most of times, isn't you? And you're not coming to my race tomorrow. Got anything to say about that?
Occupied.
Occupied. What sort of woman are you? Rocket as well. Got anything you've learned from the cyclocross season this year?
Anything I've learnt?
Yeah.
Don't always assume there's going to be a coffee cart there.
Oh, but there will
There
be.
won't.
There will be chips though.
Not all the time.
Not all the time. If you go to Belgium, there is, but we can't go there this year.
No, we can't.
Oh yeah. And I thought she loved me. Right, let's wrap this up because
Yeah, we need to get to garden centre before it closes.
you heard the woman. Yes, sir. We need to get to the garden centre. I hope you've enjoyed this different style of vlog. I'm hopefully going to do more because we've got to pay for the Rocket's birthday present. What do you want, Rocket, for your birthday? Just me. I am the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Do you actually tell me what you want?
I don't really know, to be honest.
What do you mean? The other day you said don't get me anything. So I haven't got you anything.
Yeah, because we're going on holiday. Yeah, so that's what I meant. Like,
But you've just made it sound like you want something.
no, because you're saying, what do you want? And you've got a camera in my face. I'm like trying to think if I was to have something, but I really don't know.
Oh, great. Now I've got to think of something to get the Rocket. Any suggestions? Leave them in the comments. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Catch you in the next one.